I'm Isaac.
I'm Brandon.
And this is BrainShake.
Today we have special guest, Dwight McGrath.
And today we're taking BrainShake to the streets. We're going to be talking to multiple people.
And right now we're on a boat.
Yeah, which is crazy.
A big boat.
So
from Italy.
So Maritimes it hurts.
Right? And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a YouTuber. Been making videos ever since I was probably about 12 years old. Little clip bits and whatnot. I came back to the YouTube scene early April 2017. And I've been making content weekly. I'm now doing bi-weekly as of right now.
Nice. So where can they check you out? Say it real loud, just because there's so much background noise.
Yeah. Check it out on YouTube, Dwight HM.
Dwight HM says it on the shirt. And thanks for tuning in. We're gonna have a great journey today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, and we'll right after we do everything, we'll have a reflection piece and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that, definitely. So. Yeah, just wait till the end of the video and we'll be right back, I guess, here or somewhere else.
Prepare your brain to be shook. Do you have any questions for us?
When can we start?
Right now.
Let's go!
I have a question for you though.
Alright.
What's your favorite thing about creating?
Creating?
Yeah.
Coming up with a final product, for sure. Yeah.
Must be rewarding?
Yeah.
So just manifesting something from start to finish, and then
seeing what you put together yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, one more thing. If you could be a tree, what tree would you be, and why?
Oak, because it's strong, it's sturdy.
And what if you could say one thing to everyone that passes by you as a tree? What would you say to them?
Like and subscribe.
All right. We'll let you know what our details are.
You recording?
Yeah. Go.
Right. What's your name?
Nicholas.
Nicholas, nice to meet you. Dwight.
Nice to meet you.
What would you think in 5 minutes time if you suddenly went deaf?
What would I think?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Right.
I would wonder how it happened.
Yeah.
That'd be one of the first things. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell just happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, it would be quite a shock.
Oh yeah, of course. And what do you think about UFOs, aliens?
I do love X-Files.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm actually rewatching X-Files right now.
Nice.
You know, the truth is out there.
What if tonight you went to bed and you woke up and the grass was purple?
I wonder if I was drugged.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something that would go through your mind. Different colors, like what's going on?
This doesn't seem real.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the questions I really have.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
You, Nicholas.
Just one last one. If
Sure.
If the world was your audience, what would you ask the world?
Or I guess what advice would you give?
What advice?
Yeah, advice
would I
or
give?
or a statement.
Yes. Treat others the way you expect to be treated. You know, don't be a dick.
Yes.
What's your name?
Claire.
Claire.
Am I supposed to shake your hand?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
So, I guess, what's your favorite food?
Noodles.
Noodles?
Noodles. Any form of
Awesome.
noodles. Yes.
And what exactly, what are you trying to pursue in life? I
Oh.
guess that's a very broad question.
It's
going
pretty
from
personal.
a very simple to a broad question. So.
I guess like living every single day, just doing what I want.
Yeah.
All the time.
Awesome.
That's what I'm trying
That's
to
a
do.
great way to live.
Yeah.
And are you in school?
Yes.
Awesome. What are you doing? In
Fine
school?
arts.
Awesome. That's amazing. I guess what is the next question is what is your perspective on consciousness? I guess what is your description if you could give one?
My perspective on consciousness.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a little further?
What would you say consciousness is to you? It could be anything. It's just a perspective piece, right? So.
I don't know, Isaac. What is consciousness? Well, I guess it's like if a tree falls in the forest, no one's around to hear it.
Right.
Did it actually fall?
Right.
So it's like the answer for consciousness is yes.
Yes.
Because like people are conscious even if other people aren't around.
Right.
So
Yeah, cool. No, that was a great answer. And I guess what's your favorite thing to do in Halifax?
probably walk.
Walk.
Yeah. Or sit and read.
What do you think of Dwight McGrath?
Huh?
What do you think of Dwight McGrath?
Dwight McGrath?
Would you subscribe to him?
Who the fuck is Dwight
I don't know who the
McGrath?
fuck he is either, but would you subscribe to him?
Okay.
Hey, buddy. This is our friend.
Hello.
He's helping us
Oh,
out.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
I assumed you were just a random stranger.
But I guess you can say the last question here if you want.
All right, so I'll get a personal profile up close.
Let's not go too close.
No, not too close, not too close. So, if you were a piano and you were in space and you had to count backwards from 10 to 1, what would your favorite color be and what law would you change?
What would my favorite color be? Well, I'm a piano, so I like black and white. So, do I even see color? Or am I a dog? Do I see more color? Wait, do dogs see less colors or more colors?
Both. No, they see less. They see like black and white or something. Maybe like one
My
color.
favorite color is mangoes.
I like that.
Yeah. What was the other
and
question?
what law would you change?
What law would I change? Like law of the universe or like law like...
Either and both.
I think people should be able to eat food and drink things on the Halifax buses. Because I still do it, but like I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, that's really good actually.
True.
It's a good
Cool.
law.
I guess the last question, the very last
There's
question.
another question.
Oh, right,
Okay.
sorry.
The very last question. We asked this to everyone.
Okay.
What is if the world was your audience?
The world is my audience.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
No, that's perfect. What advice would you give?
But the world is my audience.
Let's say the world is your audience.
I guess do whatever brings you joy all the time.
That's amazing. I like that. Thank you so much.
There you go. How are you, by the way?
Good.
You good? Okay. Are you still
Excited.
They still do hold same functions against for the military. Some of the
I'm Brandon.
Jim McDonald.
Jimmy? So, if you could be any pizza topping, what pizza topping would you be?
What pizza topping? Cheese, I guess.
Cheese? Cool. What brings you out here today on Citadel Hill?
Fresh air, nice
Fresh
day.
air. True.
I've been in my car all day.
Okay, cool. So you said you're not from Halifax?
No, I'm from Cape Breton.
Cape Breton, awesome. If you could be the emperor of any country, what country would you pick? And what things would you implement as laws?
An emperor.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I'd want to be an emperor.
Fair. So maybe what government would you put in place, do you think?
I think democratic government. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good answer. But the people decide for themselves.
Exactly.
And if aliens invaded and they told you if you joined their side that you could have anything you've ever dreamed of, but you would have to betray humans,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
you wouldn't betray humans?
No.
No?
No.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Not really.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the interview,
No problem at all.
and have a very nice day.
Okay.
It's called BrainShake.
Okay.
You want to search it on YouTube? And
Okay.
Also, sorry, I have one last final question.
Sure.
If the world was your audience,
yes.
what advice would you give?
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
Goes
you
a
so
long
much.
way.
Yeah,
Thanks.
true. Thank you so much.
On the wild Citadel Hill, there was people to be interviewed.
My name's Isaac, and what's your guys' names?
Bridget.
I'm Shelly.
Nice to meet you guys. So, what's your favorite food to eat?
Ever?
Yeah, both of you guys.
Cheese.
Cheese and pasta together.
Oh, awesome. Good combination.
Get right on. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So, I guess more so, what's your guys' favorite part of Canada? Like, what makes you happy to be here, if anything?
I haven't been to a lot of Canada, honestly.
Right.
I've only been to like Ontario,
Yeah.
Maritimes, and Quebec.
Yeah.
I haven't been out west, but my favorite part about coming home from big cities and stuff is like the friendliness of people and like walking
People are
down the
less
street.
awful here.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't like look
Definitely.
through you, they look at you and
Right.
smile. So
Right.
like this is my favorite part of Canada,
Yeah.
honestly.
Same.
Yeah.
Same, really though. And I guess, are you guys are you guys in school or you're out of
No.
school? Okay, so you guys are out of school now, or
Yeah.
okay. If you don't mind me asking, what are you guys doing? What's like what are you pursuing right now?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, cool.
And that's it for me.
Cool, that's awesome.
I do marketing.
Awesome. That's really awesome. And I guess the next question is, if the world had changed colors and everything tasted differently, what would your reaction be?
Like all of a sudden it changed.
Yeah,
color
just
and tasted differently.
like right now.
I'd be pissed if everything tasted differently.
It'd be like having to explore everything. again.
Yeah.
I'd be into it.
Yeah?
Oh man, I'd want my cheese though. You know?
But you'd have to like find out what it is now.
Have to go through like the whole category,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Adventure.
I'm ingrained in my ways.
Do you guys have any big plans this summer? Is there anything that's going on?
I'm going to Japan next week.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So you like to travel?
Yeah.
Cool.
We
Awesome.
just bought Arcade Fire tickets. For
Yeah.
Oh,
September,
that's
so
awesome.
That's exciting.
Cool. I guess so. The last question is,
If the whole world was your audience, what would you say to the whole world?
Oh my gosh.
Be nice and listen more than you speak.
Yes. Yeah. Listen to others' opinions, and don't take people for granted.
What was your name?
I'm Kate.
Kate. Dwight.
Nice to meet you.
So a few questions here for you. So what if tonight you were to go to bed and in the morning you woke up and the grass was green? I mean purple. It's already green.
Wait, the grass is green?
No,
No,
it's
purple. The grass is
yeah,
purple.
it's purple
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
I would probably think I smoked some really good weed before bed.
There you go. A little something extra in there maybe. You know?
Exactly.
Awesome. And in 5 minutes time, what would you think if your vision completely faded?
Ooh, migraine or I'm having a vertigo attack.
Alright. And one more for you. What if you're walking down the road, perhaps with a few people, and then everybody that you heard talking were speaking in a foreign language?
I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah, I would think something like that as well.
And
Alright.
the final question of every interview, if the whole world was your audience, what would you say when you first got to Mars?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Where's the bathroom?
There you go. Yeah.
thank you so much.
I'm Brandon. We're BrainShake, and we just have a couple questions. What are your names?
Randy.
Ken.
Nice to meet you. What brings you out to the Public Gardens today?
We're from New York City, and we were at Fogo Island, and
Okay.
came back to Halifax to spend a day or two here.
Wonderful. Where would you hide if there was an alien invasion?
Here?
And say it happened right now, where would you go? Or if it happened in New York City, maybe, where would be your go-to place?
I don't think probably there'd be any way to escape. So maybe
Down in a basement somewhere.
Basement,
if you could
yeah.
find a basement, yeah.
Maybe they'd be peaceful and it would all work
Yes.
out, right? What is your favorite planet in the solar system? If you have one.
I can't say that I
Or
really have
which
one.
would you most like to visit, maybe?
Venus, I guess, because I
Venus?
can see it.
Mars.
Mars? If you could go to Mars right now, would you take the trip? If it was a one-way trip?
It was a one-way trip, like Elon Musk.
Negative.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not quite that adventurous.
More like a tourism type trip, maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
that.
If the world was your audience, what advice could you give?
Learn to live with one another peacefully.
Yeah, I think that's like that emotion.
What's your name?
My name's Mullen.
What's your name?
I'm Matt.
I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, Isaac.
So what's your favorite? What's your guys' favorite food?
It's a hard question.
I'm a steak guy.
Yeah.
Steak?
Yeah. I like a nice pork chop.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So what brings you to Halifax here? Are you guys from here? Are you guys...
No, we're on a training ship for Maine Maritime Academy.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So what? I guess if you could describe, what is your description of consciousness? Both of you guys.
Out of nowhere. Consciousness. Consciousness.
I don't know.
Yeah, consciousness.
The voice in your head, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you? Do
I
you
guess
have any exercise?
like the hunch before you act, I guess. In
Yeah.
a way, yeah.
Okay. So pretty much your
Yeah.
consciousness. Yeah. And I guess what's your favorite part of Halifax so far? What's
Halifax.
I mean,
it's hard to answer.
Yeah.
They got pretty good bars here.
Yeah, pretty good bars. That tall ship they had on the harbor was pretty cool. We toured that.
Cool. Awesome. And I guess the final question I'll give to
All right.
Brandon here.
So if the world was your audience, what would you tell them when you first landed on Mars?
There's no oxygen here.
If the world is my audience, what would I tell them when I landed on Mars?
Yeah, what would be the first thing you say?
We made it, boys.
Sounds awesome.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Alright, what was your name?
My name's Amber.
Dwight.
Nice to meet you.
A few questions here for you. What if tonight you were to go to bed and you woke up tomorrow and the grass was purple?
That would be really weird, but purple's kind of my favorite color, so I'd kind of be like, alright, I can live with that.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be weird, but I mean, there was purple ketchup before, so purple grass would be
There
weird.
you go. And what's your favorite food?
Probably lasagna or fettuccine alfredo.
Do you guys know where the space, like the launch site is for the shuttles?
Yeah.
The one they built it like a couple months ago.
It's down the street here.
Because like I'm really fucking late.
Yeah.
I have an interview.
No, it's fine.
And like honestly, like
yeah.
I'm kind of scared they're gonna launch it without me because they're doing a launch today.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, I saw the thing go on
Did
Facebook
you?
there. Yeah.
They're keeping it down low, like not a lot of people know about it. So which way is it?
It's down the street here. If you keep going straight past these first lights, and the next set of lights, you want to take a left, and at the third sewer hole, you want to go into the graveyard, and then after that, you see Casper, and it'll be perfectly fine right there.
Casper.
Yeah, Casper.
Are you fucking with me?
No,
man?
I got.
This is important, man.
No, yeah, you won't be late. I swear.
It is that way.
Capture Aliens.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You said your favorite food was lasagna?
Lasagna or fettuccine.
Fettuccine, all right. And what if next time you had it, it smelled like sanitizer?
Okay, I'd probably be turned off of that forever.
Yeah?
I'd probably never eat it again.
I don't blame you at all.
No.
All right, well, that's all I need to ask you.
All right. So one more question. I guess this is just more of an individualized question and something that we've asked everyone else. If the world was your audience, I guess the world is your audience. What advice could you give?
Funny enough, I actually I use Twitter a lot, so I kind of have an audience there, and I think my biggest advice is to, I guess, be yourself. Don't let anything change you. Don't let any bad things that happen to you like really change who you are. Let them guide you, I guess, but don't allow it to change you to a sense that you're a completely different person, because you are who you are for a reason.
All right.
All right. So first question is, what is your description of consciousness? If you could have one, if you could think of one, right on the spot.
I believe it's a constant state of self-reflection that is ever evolving.
Cool.
When you're aware, I think therefore I am,
Yeah. Awesome.
Being is.
And I guess the last question is, if the world was your audience, what advice would you guys give?
Live honestly.
Yeah. What about you? Same.
Just get out there.
Get out there.
Yeah.
And which one of you is better at chess?
So far, I won the last three. So
Okay.
But he's gonna win this one.
Right. Nice.
Cool.
As a comeback. Yeah.
Cool. Definitely.
All right.
Thank you so much. Guys.
Sorry for interrupting.
No problem, guys. Have a great day.
So, what are your names to start?
Nicole, Emily.
calling. If you were any pizza topping, what pizza topping would you be?
Pineapple. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. I love pepperoni.
Where would you hide if aliens invaded Earth? Or what would your
In the
reaction
basement
be? In the
of
basement.
my McDonald's. Because it's really tiny down there.
In my
Really
closet. I don't know, because they just probably get me anyways, so I just
Just surrender.
live life.
And so, if you could imagine like living on Mars, what type of society do you think it would look like?
Dad?
What are you talking about?
You need to stop this video right now. I seriously, no, like seriously. I
Yeah,
traveled
man.
from like I time traveled back to you
Yeah.
right now. This is gonna end the world if you don't end this video right now.
You're freaking me out,
I'm
man.
serious.
Are you high?
No, please end this video right now.
Why?
Please.
Why?
Because we don't have time. Please, can you end this video?
You guys know this guy? Is he your friend?
Jeremy.
I'm sorry. I'm with these guys right now.
Alright, if the world was your audience, what would you say to the world?
What? I don't know.
What, you mean about this?
Anything, about anything. You could give the world
If you had
the
one
advice.
message, what would you say to the world?
Don't give a Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, do it.
Don't give a shit about anything.
Just take it easy. Do what you want and come to the waterfront every single night and look at the hammocks. Don't be weird with people like I just did.
So what's your reaction to what just happened?
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm living for now. So excited to be able to do everything.
What are you saying, Izzy boy?
Just, very happy that we're filming and that we're in Halifax with our friends.
We're out here!
Yeah,
we out here!
Woo! But yeah.
Alright, what's your guys' favorite color number? Yesterday.
Color number would be
Yesterday.
purple. Color number?
Color number yesterday.
It's blue, green.
That's not a word.
Blue. And
5, 2, 3, 4. Call me. Oh shoot. Guys, caution. Vehicle overhead. Hey Dwight.
What?
Do you want to go through a wormhole with me?
Please.
So, the line's finally moving an hour later.
Yeah, we've been waiting here for a little while.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this off now. Well, we'll see what the deal is once we get up here.
I've been too tall for this.
Wow. Yeah. Gotta get this.
Like so awesome. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, no worries.
Wanna know what the best part about this experience is for me?
What?
That almost everyone we ran into today either has something really insightful to say or they're also doing something. And when you get out in the world and meet people, it's like you connect on this certain level that when you're sitting in a boardroom, you don't have that same interaction with a lot of different people.
Exactly.
And it's like, just today we met people that have huge followings on this and that and doing the same kinds of things.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just makes me want to get out in the world more.
I'm so
do
excited.
more.
Yeah, it's a really cool experience. Alright, so hi, my name's Isaac.
My name is Misaki.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what brings you to Halifax?
Dalhousie University.
Oh, nice. I go there too as well.
Oh,
What are you taking, if you don't mind?
IGS,
Awesome.
International Development Studies.
Oh, that's really cool. Awesome.
How about you?
I'm doing therapeutic recreation there. So yeah, it's really cool. It's about like play and all that stuff. But what's your favorite food?
My favorite food.
Yeah.
Sushi.
Sushi, cool. And what do you like to do in your spare time? What's your favorite thing to do?
I love playing tennis.
Oh, awesome. That's really cool. So like a recreational activity. Yeah. Awesome. And I guess the last question, do you want to ask it or?
Right. So, if you could go to Mars, and the world was your audience, right? You're the first person on Mars. What would you
Mars?
on Mars,
Oh,
the planet Mars?
Planet, yeah.
If you were the first person to get off the spaceship, the space shuttle, what would you say to the world?
Do they understand my language?
Yeah, they would understand whatever you're saying.
I wanna hear like
You can even speak in your own language or anything like that too if you wanted to.
to the people
Yeah.
who are living in the Mars.
Or even just on Earth.
Yeah,
as
like if
well.
you could speak to everyone on Earth at once, and you had just landed on Mars, or even just in general, you're just speaking to everyone on Earth. What might you ask everybody or say to them?
I don't know. Have a good day. Something like that.
That's awesome. That's really great advice to give. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, what was your name?
Misaki.
Misaki. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's really nice talking to you. So, what can I get your guys' names, please?
I'm Malcolm.
Malcolm.
I'm Vaughn.
Vaughn. Okay. I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you guys.
Me too. Good to meet you.
So I guess the first question is, what's your favorite kind of food to eat with you guys?
My favorite food? Probably, no, I can't say that. Probably
Edibles
ribs.
don't count.
Ribs, yeah.
Yeah, probably a dish out here called Rocky Pie.
Oh,
It's an
cool.
Acadian dish.
Awesome. And I guess the next question is provided from a viewer that watches this, a friend of mine, by the name of Original Dragon. I won't, actually say his real name, but thank you for providing the question. So the question is, if there was one thing that you could change, what would it be and why? Could be about anything. About anything.
Well, with me, naturally, it would be prejudice.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Probably the thing I don't like is the way money is, the whole system of money.
Right. That's very interesting. Is there any background that you would like to talk about? You don't have to, but.
Well, I'm sure his is obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no
prejudice.
explanation necessary.
Right. Well, thank you. And I guess the last question, or I guess the second last question is, what is consciousness to you guys? What's your description on consciousness?
Consciousness.
Yeah.
That's.
It's a very complex question.
It can be complex.
It's very deep. Yeah.
I've been inside and outside of religious stuff, and more on the outside now. But for me, consciousness is just really it's an awareness.
Yeah.
And depending on what you're looking at, there's different levels.
Depending who's looking too.
Yeah, if you're looking and what you're expecting.
Right.
I'd say it's an awareness.
Yeah. And do you have anything to emphasize, or if that's?
No, I think just being aware of what's happening around you.
Right.
However, a lot of times it's not possible because it's hidden beneath the persona.
Yeah. And the last question is, if the world was your audience, what advice would you give?
Yeah.
All right, so the last question.
Okay, so the last question, I guess, is if the world was your audience, what advice would you give?
I'd say learn to love who you are so that you can love those around you.
Right.
So, let's say chemicals going through the water system, and you wake up tomorrow with a third arm. What would your opinion be?
That would be some fucked up shit. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
That would, honestly, I was just in, where the fuck was that? Vietnam? Yes, Vietnam.
Yeah.
And I went to the War Memorial Museum and saw all like the deformities that came from the war, and it was
Really?
fucked up. So like having a third arm could be cool, but like probably not.
Like right up the belly button or something?
Yeah, that would just be weird. We could like make shirts for it. But
Alright, and if you were to go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow and...
Yeah, we are. You want to be part of it? We're answering questions. Come here.
I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
but
what's your name?
No, it's just
You made it up the wave. Good job.
I'm part of a society.
Okay.
Well, we
Okay.
like to inform people about the things that the government's lying about, right?
Okay.
And so a lot of people have been lying in the education system and like all across the board, right?
Okay.
About the earth.
Okay.
It's
And-
not real.
No, well, you know.
We aren't actually
Ever since
here.
you were born, you've been conditioned to think the earth was a globe.
Okay.
But have you ever seen the
Like a
circumference?
map?
Have you ever seen the circumference of the Earth? Like, have you ever been in a plane? It's flat.
No, it's not. It's perfect.
It's flat for as far as you can see.
Nah.
No, but have you thought about it? But have you thought about it? Have you done the research?
But you probably can't see as far as you can
All right,
see.
what's this going on? Like, is this for the
All right,
news?
next
Or
question.
is this for?
It's for a YouTube channel.
All right, but
Yeah,
the
called
Earth-
BrainShake.
The Earth is flat. It's fucking flat.
Okay.
Fucking sphere, mate!
Okay.
Where's your proof? Where's the evidence?
The globe.
Have you seen
Yeah,
Whoa!
like-
That's a huge dog. Get that on camera.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'll leave you alone a second.
No.
But just admit the Earth's
Answer a
flat.
question.
Just admit
It's
the Earth's
not flat. It's not flat.
Okay.
You're bullshit.
Okay, but the scientists are lying.
Is that Jonathan?
Do you think the Earth's flat?
No.
Scientists are lying to you. Don't trust the media.
So who are you supposed to believe?
Don't trust
God?
these guys. These guys are media.
Are we supposed to believe God?
Just trust the word that is the evidence.
The world is flat. Just trust it. So are
No,
you
do
God?
your research, though.
Or are you God?
Just do the research.
Okay, I'll do my research.
The world's been flat since day one. Look,
your
see,
name again?
our hands are flat.
not
Okay, so
flat
that was
anymore.
a bad analogy.
Brandon, you're a piece of shit.
All right, wanna what? You guys are full of shit. The media's stupid.
They're just
have
asking me
fun.
questions. They're not stupid. All right.
By the way, that was a.
The world is flat.
That was complete
Alright.
bullshit.
Side note.
Yeah, that was.
Who is he? Did you hire him? Did you?
No,
Did
he's
I?
just so you know, Brandon, do you want to come over here?
Seriously? That's hilarious.
Brandon,
Is the world flat?
you want to come
guys?
over here? Man, okay, so
All right, Brandon.
just so you know, that was all.
You're supposed to tell them. You're supposed to let them think all day.
Okay, this whole thing, just so you know,
Yes, the world is flat.
wasn't actually. That's not what he actually thinks.
Actually, all believe the Earth is flat.
There's a final question that we've been asking to end off this whole thing that we've been doing today, and
Do you believe
it's
the Earth is square?
no, it's if the world was your audience,
Yeah. The
what
world is your
advice?
oyster.
Yeah, if the world was your audience, what advice would you give?
How many words can it be?
As
Like
long
a
as you want.
hashtag?
Yeah, as long as you want.
Don't sweat the little things. Don't let those get you down.
That's
and
awesome.
Just keep rolling.
All right, guys, and we're back.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, seriously.
I hope you enjoyed, and I hope your brains got shambled.
Yeah, and now it's just a reflection, pretty much,
So-
on the day that we had.
How do you feel about the whole experience?
Today went pretty well, I think. We definitely.
I think we. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to yell,
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna have a lot of trouble when I edit the audio. So, thanks everyone again for watching and tuning in. So, how do you think it went? Sorry. To
I
interrupt.
think it went pretty well. We definitely shook some minds out
Yeah.
there, you
Yeah,
know.
shook some
Definitely
brains.
did that.
Yeah.
We definitely got the content we were looking for today.
Definitely.
And yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for having me on your channel.
Seriously, no, thank you for coming and helping us out for
Yeah.
like 7 hours the whole
It's
day.
been
right?
quite a
Pretty much,
journey.
so.
We interviewed lots of people.
Yeah, it was great.
I just realized our portfolio is kind of. Anyway.
It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, like.
I think the one thing that I learned from this experience is being able to go into a situation
Yeah.
and address it correctly, kind of, and learn different social
Yeah.
skills. You know, there was a time that I had talked to a person that was very uncomfortable with being filmed. We had already been filming, right? And I
Yeah.
asked a question that wasn't the absolute best suited to the person that was with the current state that he was in his life.
Right.
And that was a very major learning curve for me, was being able to really recognize the right situation to say
Read a
certain
situation
things.
and also know when that, you know, sometimes you have to step back and say,
Right.
you know, this isn't the way.
And just to clarify, I wasn't ever I didn't ever say anything bad.
No.
I said, if there was anything that you could change, what would it be? And that was something that could be preserved as something that is not that great. I never was, just to clarify, I never was being rude to anyone. I never was trying to
Not at all.
hurt anyone, right? But
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, We had a great experience. We met lots of different people, made lots of connections with other creators and filmmakers, and tweeters, and all kinds of people. Isaac's not a true Canadian; he's cold. Yeah, I think the cool thing about today is, you know, a lot of people have a fear of talking to strangers. I feel like, and myself included. I used to be a really shy person, but most people want to connect with other human beings. Most people want to contribute and be a part of something. And today really speaks to that so many people, very few people said no to us when we approached them to ask if they would want to be a part of our video podcast today.
Yeah, it's true. And with us filming, the thing is we had to like bust through like a barrier kind of to get more comfortable how we were filming.
Right, exactly. It's true. It's a huge growing experience for us as individuals as far as interviewing.
As well, you know, like I'm sure with a lot of videos that you're going to make too, I'm sure this experience kind of helped you learn
of course.
What you're going to be doing. Because I know you do a lot of in-public videos as well.
Yeah, a lot of in-public stuff, public experiments and
whatnot. That must have been a
Yeah.
really good experience for you. But yeah, I know, you know, the one thing that I definitely learned from this is that a lot of people, as you were saying, want connection. They want to talk to people, and they're a lot less afraid of saying what they want to say than you think. And a lot of people want the exact same thing. You know, a lot of the answers that we had was pretty much about peace and being at peace with yourself,
that's true.
Along with others, and pretty much all of them.
When we asked people, you know, what would you say to the world, everyone had the same kind of message. And you could argue that maybe that's just because they're on the spot and they don't want to come off in a bad light, but I don't think that's it. I think at the end of the day, we all kind of want the same things. We want to be able to live in a peaceful world. We want to be able to live in a world where we're like all together and united and can work together to solve problems.
Right.
And it's cliche, but it's also really true.
Yeah.
And it speaks to the innate human values that I think we all have in a larger sense. What kind of stands out to you today as far as one of the conversations or interactions that have happened?
The highlight for me today was probably when we were interviewing that one blonde chick, and
it was like kind of like the pranky one in a way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you came up asking for directions and whatnot. The one that had the Twitter that you brought up.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. She was really nice too, and you know, beforehand even, she had thought that, you know, she wouldn't be able to kind of go on video. And
yeah, she said she was a bit nervous to get on camera. Yeah.
But
she opened right up with us.
And I think that's also another thing that we learned ourselves, is that confidence is like so key when it comes to pretty much everything you do. But when it comes to things like this, if we just stick together and we realize we're all friggin' human, then...
And at the end of the day, like, everyone's nervous going into something, but if you embrace that fear, I think in any situation in life, when you face fear in the face and just go with your heart and your instincts to do what's right in your life, it's a powerful experience and it's transformative. And that's something I've learned doing this project with you. It's like, you know, you can think all day about what people think about you and how they're going to view the podcast, and if they think, oh, you know, this is stupid, whatever. But if you're content within yourself, you don't think about those things. You don't worry about those things because you know you're putting love and your heart into it, and you know in the long run it's going to pay off.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah.
What made you start to get into film? And you know, have you always been passionate about film for a long time?
I always like creating things.
Yeah.
Like even like little like projects, like even if it's like a physical thing, like maybe like an invention of some sort, or anything like that. I always like making things. Maybe when I was like 12 years old, I first started like filming a little bit. No editing. It was like it was raw footage.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Same.
And and now I'm coming back at it fresh, early April, and I'm trying to do the whole YouTube thing.
And, you know, of course, you need any support with anything. And
Definitely.
I'm sure, like, you know, this is sealed.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you subscribe to us, do us a favor, subscribe to Dwight.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're gonna love his content.
He's a great YouTuber. He's a great creator.
Thank you.
This guy, he has a vision. He has vision. And at the end of the day, you're going to see his growth and evolution, just like you'll see ours if you follow our journey.
Exactly.
And that's what this is about. It's not about getting it perfect on day one. It's about the evolution of a human being on a journey to chase something beyond themselves.
Yeah. And sorry, you were going to say?
I was just going to say that we're all going to grow, and like make it together, you know, work together and get somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I guess if someone was to reach you somewhere, where are all your social media platforms?
Well, on YouTube, like on my shirt, Dwight HM.
Yeah.
Instagram, Dwight.McGrath. Check me out there. And if you want to snap me, it's I'm Blackie Chan.
Sweet.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, seriously, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
the man.
Yeah.
Best neighbor I've ever had. Lit.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching once again, and
I hope your brains were shook.
Yeah, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.
We will see you next time. Remember, if your brain ain't shook, then you ain't wook.
Video every Tuesday.
Woo! What the shit? What the? This man just scared some people.
Have you seen this man?
This man just scared some people.
Man, what are you doing?
This is not a prank channel, Dwight.
I mean, we're collabing.
Sorry.
He's a terrible human being. I got it on camera. I got it on camera. I will report him to the authorities. I'm just kidding. He's our friend. But
Yeah, he can be a jerk.
Yeah.
What? I'm an angel.
All right, go scare someone else now.
That really hurt my throat though.
Oh my god.
Like it really hurt.
So, I love the reason why I love this because my feet hurt, my back is in pain, I feel like losing my voice, but I am not, like, I don't care about it, you know?
You don't give a shit.
I love what I'm doing.
Give a word.
So it's like, it's such an amazing feeling being able to do something and like even breaking your back over doing it if you need
Clearly
to.
now the rain has gone.
And you'd still have fun doing it.
Yo, rat!
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it was huge.
I thought you kicked something.
No.
Yes.
I almost stepped on it.
Huge.
Oh, I almost stepped on a rat. You rat bastard, you're ruining it for everybody.
Everybody!
But it was well worth it. Sorry, poetry thing.
Oh my god. Man, today has been a great day.
More developments that are completely unnecessary.
Yep. Welcome to Halifax.
Welcome to unnecessary. I don't mind development, but like do it for the people.
Yeah.
Do it for the people.
That when I yelled, that actually really hurt my throat.
I know. I didn't actually think you were a jerk.
I thought you were like breaking
I didn't actually think you were a jerk. I was just trying to get some subscribers.
Hey, this is BrainShake.
From wise men to wise men.
Yes.
We are the future, Jen.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
Oh.
What?
Do you have any questions for us, Isaac?
Well, I guess here's a question that I never really asked both of you.
Better be good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It's a very simple question.
Okay.
It's one that may have been heard before.
Okay.
If the world was your audience, what advice would you give?
I mean, at the end of the day, everyone has their hopes and their dreams, and I honestly think just give up. Just want to know what? Just give up.
I mean,
And at the end of the day, use your haters as fuel.
I just hold up my shirt and say like and subscribe.
No, but actually, on a real note, don't give up. Just give up on giving a shit about what other people think.
Life is a journey. Enjoy it.
Life is a trip, so don't do backflips unless you know what you're doing, because if not, you'll snap your neck, and that's bad. So do front flip instead, because they're safer. But if you're gonna do a front flip, make sure you know how to do that, and if not, then do a somersault. If you can't do a somersault, then just put some salt on the summer and eat it.
Oh shit. Got
Damn.
deep.
Got a little deep, actually.
Oh man, that's too much for me. I can't handle it.
Bars.
That was amazing.
I don't know what we'll do with that.
You're filming, aren't you? Hey, I'm Isaac. And Welcome to the after hour. So,
Can't hear what you're saying.
what?
I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Just so the mic probably
Right.
doesn't.
Right. So, we had put a question in there that was very important, and it's from a friend. It was from a viewer that was provided to us, and it's a friend that I play with on a PlayStation 4 by the name of Original Dragon. I won't release his real name just in case. I'm not really sure.
He's in the witness protection program.
But it was. The question was, and I guess I'll ask this to Dwight, but this is also directed towards anyone that's watching this. It's if there was anything that you could change, if there was one thing that you could change, let's say, what would it be and why? I guess we'll put it over to Dwight.
That people could live life doing what they want to do and not be forced to do what others want them to do. Approved by Dwight McGrath.
I'll also answer that question. That question that was provided to us, I guess I'll answer it now. And it's this is the worst. This is actually the worst. Okay. You're trolling me so hard right now. Okay, so this guy that that provided us the question, I guess I'll answer it now.
So, if you could change anything in the world, what would you change?
And I guess why as well. One thing that I would change
And
is,
how?
Yeah.
And where?
One thing that I would change is that people need to stop hurting each other and need to realize how important it is to be there for each other and realize that we're all human. So I think it's important to me. The one thing that I would change is to be more accepting of others, and the reason why. You're actually the worst. And the reason why is because of my whole life I've kind of been treated differently because of a learning style that I have. And I think it's important that we kind of look past that and realize that there is more to life than just someone's difference or the way that they look at things. So that's pretty much my answer. Thank you to Original Dragon that provided this question. Now you're just gonna keep filming me, aren't you? So the person behind the camera.
What's up? How you doing?
Any final thoughts? I'm gonna interview the duck. Okay, be steady.
What the hell, man? What do you do? Oh.
So
He's a little angry. He's a little angry.
Do you think we live in a simulation?
He's not feeling you, Brandon.
Hey, Ducky. I should have brought like crackers.
Yeah, you should have.
Well, I ducked up.
Alright, can you say your name?
My name's Dwight.
Can you say it a bit louder?
My name's Dwight.
Can you say it backwards?
Dwight.
Alright, don't make me laugh. I'm trying to keep this stable.
Okay.
Alright, say something that's not funny.
Popcorn.
Yeah, it's pretty unfunny. So thanks for helping us today, Dwight. We appreciate it. Just keep going. Could you imagine you actually
I can't believe you guys would do such a thing.
Now go.
Hurt my feelings, you cocks.
Alright, get in, we gotta go.
Unlock the door right now.
Isaac's gonna go pick people's up.
Unlock the door.
You can't unlock it.
I'm hopping in this way.
Okay, you're gonna break this. Okay, we'll open it. Dwight be hustling on the phone all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Making moves.
Yeah, man.
Making them hard videos.
I got a meeting on Monday that I just was talking about on a video idea that I'm working on.
Oh, cool.
Tell us about that hustle life.
Constant like meetups, meetings, constantly thinking about new ideas and everything.
If you could change anything.
I'm gonna say the exact same thing.
Anything. But I mean anything. I mean, like, if you could change anything. Any one thing. Anything.
Oh my god.
Anything. What would you manifest to change the thing in which was already in a way at which you did not want it to be, so that it could be the way you want it to be, in absence of the fact that it isn't the way you want it to be right now?
Wow. Well, there's the, you know, the generic, I don't want war, I want there to be peace and all that stuff, but that'd be a boring life, you know. If there's no war, that means no arguments, no real conversation. That means like everyone has to be lovey-dovey, not like it'd be impossible. It's an impossible world to even fathom. So I would probably be greedy about it and make it so I would have all the active subscribers on YouTube, every single one, more than PewDiePie.
Alright, Isaac, if you could change any one thing, what would it be?
It would be to improve the education system, to make it so that everyone has a lasting chance in it, and also that tuition would be free. So, you know, it would allow other people to be able to make it to university a lot better, and accommodations would be different and stuff. So everlasting, just changing the education system for the better would be the one thing that I want to change.
Like Sweden.
Like Sweden, yeah. You're so you're in such a trolling mood today. Okay, so if you could change one thing and why, what would it be?
Man, love.
Love?
Love answers all our problems. If we had no love, we would have no peace. If we had no peace, we'd have no people. And if we had no people, we'd have no tables. If we had no tables, we wouldn't have furniture. And if we didn't have furniture, we wouldn't have jobs. And if we didn't have jobs, we might have freedom. But if we had freedom, we wouldn't have love. So tell me, are you willing to give up your love for some freedom? Are you willing to forego your security for an ounce of oregano? I'm telling you, we need love, we need answers, and we need truth. We need fire, we need sparks, and we need barbed wire on our arms to protect us from the mosquitoes What was the question again?
Got this.
So, today we're on the boardwalk of downtown Halifax to interview some people. I know it's gonna be
Boggling. I hope you guys are ready for this. Gonna have your brain shaked.
It's pretty cool what we've done today. I'm really excited.